Okay, so in Vietnam, there's a little bit of a scandal going on. I don't know. Do you guys know how much the average person makes a month in Vietnam?
Isn't it like $300 or something?
Yeah, basically, it's not much. It's like $150. And,
wow. I love Vietnam, man.
Vietnam's the Minister of Public Health was just in a video with Salt Bae.
Oh, I saw that with the gold tomahawk steaks, right?
He fed gold tomahawk steaks. While a bunch of people in Vietnam are like, yo, fuck you. We don't make that kind of money. We can't afford this shit.
Have you guys seen the receipts to those steaks?
What is it?
How much them shits cost?
How much?
Those bills are like tens of thousands of dollars.
No, actually, those bills are hella expensive, but they're usually on the wine bottles.
Oh.
It's not usually the steak.
So the steak is only like $200.
So yeah, this is filmed vertically.
I hate gold flake stuff, dude.
Where do you go to a restaurant?
Actually add a flavor to it or no?
Oh, the gold flake steaks. Got it.
Get the fuck out of here with the gold flakes, dude.
Damn.
Wait, by the way, low-key, I don't fully understand why people are mad if, like, somebody's just eating this.
Well, because he's the Vietnamese public health minister. He makes $700 a month. The average Vietnamese person makes $150, and they feel like it's a flagrant, like,
Oh, they're feeding him
expression
with
of his
it.
own. Well,
Yeah, but how do they know that he paid for this? Like, what if it was like an event? Like, they're like, oh, come through.
well, he's there.
Oh, it's even better than
he,
tax
he,
paying.
he looks like I don't even know what's going on, doesn't he?
Oh, wow. I mean,
Politics-wise, that's a kind of a dumb thing. to
see,
be-
communism does work, guys. Look, like you could really make it.
That's actually part of what's funny about
You
it.
can really make it in communism.
Is because he was also seen in Glasgow paying tribute to the grave of Karl Marx.
And after Karl Marx out, the hypocrisy is amazing.
Incredible. It's incredible. He's considered Vietnam's one of their most powerful officials. He's in charge of police and agencies who scrutinize corruption and dissent. So a lot of people are saying, hey, more corruption.
Damn.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's corruption
They're
based,
saying that
yeah,
in
sure,
Vietnam?
of course.
Damn, dude. But you know what was weird? When I went out there, it is so opposite from the US because, like, you know, out here, like, it's like communism's bad, it's our enemy, all that stuff, right? But out there, it's opposite land. Like, all their,
Yeah, the communists won.
yeah, so like, but I mean, what country do you have access to as an American where it's like opposite land? Everyone else is America's ally, right? So like when I went there, I was just mind blown. Like I get it, but we never, like, this is how privileged Americans are. You don't go to countries where they don't cater to you. Every fucking country in the world that has a high tourist kind of area, they cater to Americans. Yeah. It's one of the first countries that I went to where I'm like, yo, they cater to the French, they cater to the Russians, the Chinese, but no one really speaks English here. And like, everything's got red stars and everything looks like fucking communist wonderland. And I was like, this is really a different country.
Joe's like, this is my kind of country.
I'm into this.
The gold tomahawk steak that we saw being eaten is worth approximately 2 G's, like $1,900.
Ugh.
It's at the New Sir et Steakhouse in Knightsbridge, London, where Salt Bae, I guess, is. He was visiting the restaurant, which is even better, after attending a United Nations Climate Change Summit in Glasgow. So then, you know, that's also part of like how beef and like cow farts are contributing to climate change.
It's a little hypocritical, sure.
It's a lot of hypocritical. And then he also went to Karl Marx's grave in the same trip.
A little hypocritical.
Guy's a legend, and you know they should build a fucking statue, frankly, because
Which they probably will.
and I hope they do. But no, yeah, he gets paid $700, but then you know he's sitting here affording a $1,900 just for the steak. $1,900 for the steak alone.
You know what was ironic? Or like, you know, like when I was out there, I went to a coffee chain that was communist themed. And they have a chain that's all, like, you walk in, it's got like pictures of like the war, everyone's fucking shooting shit. You could buy communist merch, like the Red Star with the hat, like this shit, all that. And then they got cute little desserts like coconut coffee and ube coffee.
But I'm sure it was good though.
It was fucking amazing. And I'm sitting in here drinking this coconut coffee and I'm looking at the walls and there's just like this communist propaganda, war scenes, all this shit, and I'm just like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah, remember, though, to be fair, in all political idealisms, they all, in their ideology,
They're the
work.
good guys. Yeah.
They all work.
In the ideology, but the application.
That's always gonna be fucking. It really doesn't matter. Like, you pick the best governmental fucking ideology and then have the wrong appliers to it, right? Same shit. So
which one works the best, Anthony?
I think whatever works to make your people happy in your country and then keep you protecting and keep your families fed. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, we over here tout that democracy is the best, and we have every problem in the world as well.
Not all of us do.
Sure, but in generalized ideology of our country is all I'm saying. I don't need to get political with that. All I'm saying.
You went way political. Holy fuck.
Well, it's because he's talking about like communist merch, but I'm like,
I think it's ironic
I think
because
it's just merch. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we have like democratic merch.
Oh, yes, we do, brother.
but it makes sense because
Hulkamania.
basically ranted against capitalists. He hate fucking industrialists. He hated capitalists. He hated commerce, right? So then it's just so ironic, right? Like a coffee shop that has cute desserts, all these things, and it's kind of yeah, we have merch that's political, but that's because we're capitalists. We're pro-capitalism.
When they
so
sell
it's like-
Mark's merch, it's funny too.
It's hilarious.
Very funny. It's just funny. It has nothing to do with even taking the stance. It's just funny.
It's just, yeah, the irony. It's like this situation, right? Like you go to Karl Marx and you're like, yeah, awesome. And then you go and fucking eat a golden steak afterwards.
And of course you want to.
Yeah, it's like going to church and then right after you're doing an orgy with all of your friends and shit. It's like,
Which also happens.
it happens, but the irony I think is just hilarious. It's
I
like,
love it. That's it.
yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, only 2 months ago, Ho Chi Minh City experienced food shortages and overwhelmed hospitals during a COVID lockdown. So that's part of like what's informing the local public's ire about this, I think.
So point is, the guy shouldn't have fucking got caught on camera.
That's exactly it.
Salt-based social media.
It's like all it fucking is. It's like it is what it is.
My man Gavin Newsom, dude, getting fucking popped, going to
Restaurant.
the restaurant without a mask on. I'm like, I can't take a good man down.
It's like getting caught is what makes you a fool. That's it.
Like Gavin Newsom getting, at the restaurant.
French Laundry,
Yeah.
dude.
French Laundry.
Trying to enjoy a $1,200 a meal plate. Come on.
Is there ever a country where the leaders are not corrupt? Because I feel like that's normal.
U.S.
I feel like it's
Who's corrupt? Name one person.
Right over there,
You
Mr.
trying to say
Japanese
this one's
boy.
corrupt some way, somehow?
I thought Bush was great.
Name I don't know any country where the politicians don't get caught being fucking hypocrites.
I don't know, maybe like
They all-
Scandinavia somewhere at one
Maybe
point.
they're the only ones that run it right.
We're all
No, they just
scumbags.
take
Everyone's
different
a
kinds of
scumbag.
surveys that make them look happier than us.
Yeah, different. The wording is different.
It's always a fucking survey. They
Yeah.
said in Scandinavia they're all happy.
yeah, fuck off.
To me, it's not about people. It's about human beings. And if you give us power, we will do stupid shit with it.
Unchecked power. That's all it is. It's not a political thing because I feel like
country thing.
every fucking country has a scumbag leader.
If people know they can get away with something, they will continue to do.
Unchecked power.
And to be completely honest, it's the scumbags in the same analogy as like nice guys finish last. It's the scumbags or the more aggressive or the whatever the fuck people that end up like doing more impactful things, good or bad.
The scumbags changed the world more. Thank you, Anthony Lee. Appreciate that.
Crazy people do crazy things.
The scumbags are bold enough to make it, and then so they think that they deserve that thing. Or do you think scumbags are attracted to power because they want to do stupid shit without being blamed for
I
it?
don't know. What does the dancer think?
What does the white privilege think?
Who's that?
Where's that?